Hello and welcome to Eva's House of Spirit. I'm Eva, and today I thought we'd have a little fun. I came up with the concept of a tag, and this tag was inspired by Derry Carpenter. Recently she did a video where she was speaking to us and she was putting her makeup on, while she was doing that, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to start a tag where we kind of all sort of do that? For those of us that wear makeup, not everybody does. And I thought, wouldn't it be neat to call it the Show Me Your Face tag? And basically what happens in the Show Me Your Face tag, which not everybody's going to do because it takes some bravery to do this. You have to show your face with no makeup on, as I am here, before you begin. And basically you proceed to put on your face, and you show everyone your face. So in a sense, you're showing your real face, and then you're showing your face, how you put on your face, and you can even tell about the products that you're using as you put on your face. And it's a tag, so whoever sees your tag video would then have to show you their face. I thought that would be really fun to do. So I am here to show you my face. You've seen my naked face. Most of the time I don't really wear any makeup, and that's because I'm just really confident in my own skin. I don't feel like I need to put on makeup. I also don't think, personally, I don't think makeup should be for other people. I feel like if somebody doesn't like the way that someone else looks, well then, tough, My attitude is this. I put on makeup when I feel like putting on makeup. Some days I do. Some days I roll out of bed and I'm like, I want to put on my face, and I just do, just whenever I feel like it, or if I'm going somewhere a little more fancy or special or, something like that, I'll, obviously put on some makeup. Or if I'm going out on the town, which is not a common thing, but, it happens, I will then put on my face. But usually I don't. Usually I'm just like, this is me, hello world, take me or leave me. But tonight I'm going to show you my face. Okay, I'm going to show you my face. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I hope that I don't disappoint or bore the hell out of you. I hope you actually enjoy this. Okay, got my hair sort of out of my face. Alright, first thing I use, tinted moisturizer. I don't remember if this is NYC or Wet n Wild, but this is the shape of the container. Strangely enough, the only thing that didn't rub off the front is the number and the color. It's 183 Sunkissed. I want to say I think this is NYC. I think it's a tinted moisturizer. The reason why I use tinted moisturizer more often than I use foundation is because, ladies, you will find that as you start to get a little older, anything too thick will begin to settle in the little creases in your face. I'm 34 years old, and trust me, I know that I don't have a lot of wrinkles right now. I have very few, but there are certain places in my face that sometimes heavier product will just kind of settle in a bad way, and I'm like, ooh, let's not do that. But anyhow, let's begin. First, I just kind of dot my tinted moisturizer on the quadrants of my face, and then I just kind of blend. This is so bizarre doing this with a computer and not an actual mirror, but I'm going to do my best. I find you only really need maybe a pea-sized amount. You don't need a whole crap load. but just that little bit makes like a big difference. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call for backup. I have a little mirror here because my screen is not as sharp as my reflection in the mirror. So, oh, god damn it, that's the magnification side. I am going to just double check my blending with my little handy dandy mirror. So that's step one. I usually just do the tinted moisturizer and just be like, okay, call it a day. You know, but sometimes, like, okay, tonight I'll show you the extra step. I have searched high and freaking low for an inexpensive foundation that I feel really makes me look good. I love the NYC Smooth Skin, trying to read it and show it to you, liquid makeup. I wear it in color number 680 Classic Beige. This, I don't know what it is about this product, it goes on so smooth, and it has like just the right sort of tone to it, that it really like warms up my face without making me look ridiculous, I find. But I just love this. Like some foundations, you kind of put them on and they start like, they have this like texture, and then like, I don't know if you've ever had this with a foundation, it starts to like roll into little balls or some shit. I don't know. You ever had like it just on your face and you're like, no, no. Well, this doesn't do that. This is just very like smooth and, ooh, okay. It's very smooth, and I just love the way that it goes on. I have very pinky places on my face, my like T-zone especially. And first I'll start by kind of like dotting it on those areas that I generally have sort of like a pinkness. And then I will, hang on a second, I need like a tissue. Be right back. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, back to showing you my face. So I find, first I apply it to the very pinky like areas of my face, and then I proceed to like blend it. Once again, I'm going to refer to my mirror because it gives me a sharper, damn it, a sharper, I keep turning it to see like the freaking magnification side. Alright. Alright. So I've blended well. Alright. Flawless. Now, those are my two main steps. Normally, I just do the tinted moisturizer. Occasionally, for a little extra, you know, for a little extra sort of coverage, I'll do the foundation, the NYC Smooth Skin liquid makeup. I like this stuff a lot. These two are like, I just love these. I just love them. This is my best freaking friend, especially because I tend to get like sort of dryish skin sometimes, and if you just like put foundation on dry skin, you get them little flakes and you're like, oh god, why, you know? And it's just, sometimes it's annoying to do like moisturizer and then foundation. So I'm like, you know, no, tinted moisturizer, I can just go like that if that's what I want. And this has just enough warmth in it that it just like livens up my face. Like I don't even need full coverage all the time. But yeah, so now I have my base. very natural looking base. So let's put those aside. The next thing I use, I don't use blush, I use bronzer. This is NYC Sun to Sun Bronzing Powder in Terracotta Tan. It's got a darker side and a lighter side. I use the lighter side, obviously, because the darker side is just, whoa, you know, and no, you don't want that. That's too much. So let me just take out my I have this cute little brush. It just goes right in this little tube, little handheld brush. It's actually from the Balm. I got this actually with, I think it was like a little the Balm makeup kit from like Marshall's or something once. But I love the brush so much, you know, that I use it all the time. It's like really fluffy and soft. Anyhow, so I dip my little brush into my NYC Sun to Sun Bronzing Powder on the lighter side. Kind of hit up my cheekbones a little bit. And then, here's the thing, here's another one. You're going to tap it, and then right across the bridge of the nose, very lightly. Not like crazy, you just kind of dab right on the bridge of the nose. It just adds like a little sun-kissed color, as if you were out in the sun. And then you're going to go like this. And right around just like your hairline. It just sort of frames up your face. And then you're going to go right around your jawline. But you need a really light touch. And you don't want to be using a bronzer that's like way dark. You want to use a bronzer that is very gentle. And then a little bit like on your temples. And then that's about all you need. But what you're going to do now is just kind of blend. I'm just going to blend. Don't put anything else on your brush. You just kind of blend. You just want to warm up your face. You don't want to look like freaking some doll with like really hardcore, you know. You don't want to look real like, ugh, drastic. You just a little bit of, just like subtle. You want to look like the sun kissed you. You got a little bit of color in your face, you know? Not like, BAM! Color! You know what I'm saying? Alright, so, got the bronzer, you know, and you can even go like this a little bit if you want to just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask either, you know? So that's another thing too. Just before I put it away, really. And the reason why I'm blowing on the brush after I go like this is so that there's not so much on the brush that it delivers like a really like crazy swath of color. And when you apply it, light touch, not like dragging across your face. You don't want that. Just kind of like maybe blend a little bit of that lighter color. You can even kind of go like this a little bit. Just so that you don't look like you're wearing a mask. It's not supposed to like stop at your jaw. You know what I mean? You should have an all-around, very natural, warm, nice look. Like this. So yeah, that's what I do. I don't wear blush. Another thing too, by the way. I mean, I'm 34 now. Yes, I'm, you know, I don't even know if older is the right word. I am growing older, coming into my own. Well, I find that the older you get, you really want to watch the sparkles in your powders, like your bronzers and your face powder. You want to try to get face powder or bronzer that doesn't have those little glittery shimmers, because like they don't look good the more your skin starts maturing. Now, I'm not talking about eyeshadow. I am not talking about color products. I'm talking about your base. You don't want sparkles in your base. That's something, honestly, that I guess the best way I could say it is, it's a very young people do that. Like teenage kids do that. You know, when you start to do that, and especially if you have skin has more, you know, it's what's the best way I could say it? When you have more defined skin, you don't want to be putting on powders or anything like that, like for your base, for your blushes or your face powders or anything like that, anything for just your base color. You don't want things that, you don't want those shimmers that are going to make you look kind of ridiculous. You know, you want it to look natural, flawless, like you did absolutely nothing. You're just beautiful, you know. And I also believe, too, for ladies who are very mature, watch with the powders. They tend to settle a lot, and they just make you look older than you are. You know what I mean? And that's like, you know. So I don't really do a face powder. I just do my foundations and like a real light touch of some bronze around the edges and on the bridge of the nose, you know, just to kind of give me a little burst of color. But I don't even like to, personally, I don't even like to wear translucent powder too much. It just, I find it gets all cakey and it just looks bad, you know?